Now, I promised y'all that when I get enlightened, I was going to share with you all everything that comes to me, because it is my job to share with y'all. Well, it ain't my job, but I want to. And something hit me just now, and I'm going to share it with you all, because I want us to wake up together, because I'm not a gatekeeper. But I want y'all to, if y'all know about this, if you don't know about this, then research it and then get back at me. But y'all know about the 13th missing zodiac, right? Y'all know about the 13 missing apostles by now, because I have shared it on my page. And y'all know about the 13th month that is missing. And y'all know that it's actually 13 hours instead of 12, right? And y'all know that the 13th missing zodiac, the name was Ophiuchus. I think that was his name. He was an unhealed healer that could heal. Like he was unhealed himself, but he was also a healer, right? Now, I read some comments saying, well, in the beginning, we was never sick. So how would the 13th apostle, how would the 13th zodiac an unhealed healer? Well, in the beginning, we didn't have diseases. We were perfect beings. We didn't have a God because we knew who we were. We knew who God was. We knew who we were, right? So when we got invaded and we got violated, everybody got damaged because of that. Even to this day, we are all still damaged because we are still under the matrix. We are still under the program, even including me. I am damaged a lot, right? So technically, we are all still damaged. But one thing about Ophiuchus, if that's his name, because I could be saying his name wrong, he was unhealed, just like everybody else. But at the same time, he was able to heal the sick. That means that whatever he could do, he could just touch you and he would heal you with words, with knowledge. He could heal. He had the power to heal. But when you look at the 13th zodiac, Ophiuchus was a man that carried the snake. He was a snake barrier, right? Now, Ophiuchus, so if you look at Ophiuchus, right, he was the barrier, he was the snake barrier, he was the serpent. He was an unhealed healer, right? Now, if you look at the medical, look at the DNA, don't you see a snake going around the spine? Look at the medical sign. You see a snake going up your spine, right? And when I looked at these medical signs, you see a snake. And I'm like, and when I looked at the serpent, I'm like, Because if you look at the tribe that is missing from the 13th tribe, the 13th apostle, they say that it was Dan. It's a lot of comments that I've been reading throughout my page, right? But the 13th apostle was a healer. The 13th apostle is a serpent that's supposed to bite the horse's feet. The 13th apostle is the one that's supposed to save the other 12, right? The 13th apostle was called to be the Messiah of the other 12 apostles, right? So they erased him out because he is supposed to be the one that's supposed to rescue the other 12, the one that's supposed to save the other 12. He's basically the Messiah, the 13th one, but they X'd him out, right? You don't know about the 13th apostle because he's actually the one that is coming to heal and save the other 12. Now, remember, Ophiuchus was an unhealed healer. That means he was unhealed like everybody else. But he was called to heal and to save even though he was unhealed himself. Now, if you look at the medical field, You look at the medical field or anything that saves you in this reality, you see a snake. Look it up. Look at it. Look at the medical field. You see a snake. Even with the oppressors, they use a snake. And Adam and Eve talked to a snake. And the snake told her, don't bite that. Look at the snake. They use it in our faces. This is to all my woke people. They use us as a serpent in a lot of shit in this reality. And they got us thinking that snakes and serpents are wicked and no demons. But yet the 13th apostle that is missing is supposed to be a serpent that saved the other 12. Now look at the medical field. You see a snake going around. That's a healer. Right? When you look at the medical field, it got a snake symbol. A healer. A healer. But in our tribe, our 13th zodiac, our 13th apostle is a healer. But we don't know about our healer because they erased it out. But if you look at reality for itself, all you see is different healers, but not our Pacific healer, because they X'd them out. But if you look at the medical field, look at every time when you look at Bill Gates, they uses this snake. And they uses our own sign against us to basically deteriorate us, right? Now, Ophiuchus was a serpent. Now, look how many people that is on this planet right now that is unhealed because they are sick. They are unhealed, but yet they know the truth. They see through the lies, and they are out here trying to heal the one that is sick like them, even though they are still sick themselves. But even though they are unhealed and they are still sick, they know the truth. So these are unhealed, sick beings that knows the truth, that can heal you, because if you know the truth, you can be healed. But yet, these people are sick and unhealed themselves, like the serpent, like Ophiuchus. But yet, the one that is out here explaining the truth, that is out here telling the truth, they get beat down. And eventually, the world is going to turn on them. The world is already turned on them, because if you speak about religion, if you speak against religion, if you speak about Christianity, you speak about anything of that, they get torn down on. So Ophiuchus is currently here on earth. It's just that we don't know who Ophiuchus is. Ophiuchus is an unhealed healer that has came down here to spread the truth and to heal its own people. And it's going to be its own people that's going to betray Ophiuchus. There's a lot of black people down here that is trying to tell other black people, this is not the way. You are being lied to, and their own people is turning against them. I want y'all to think about this. The way that they X'd out the 13th apostle, the 13th zodiac, the 13th month, they are still doing it to this day. Because Ophiuchus is here, the serpent is here to save its own people. But its own people is turning against him or her. Because Ophiuchus don't have to be a specific man or woman or necessarily a serpent. But Ophiuchus is here currently trying to save his own people from the world that is trying to destroy them. And they get beat up on. Because they unhealed. And the more that they try to heal their own people, they still getting beaten down on. And then the world is helping them beat down. So it's our own people that is still beating the one that is trying to heal them down. Do y'all get what I'm saying? If you don't got the mind to grasp everything that I'm saying, then maybe it'll hit you. Look at the medical field symbol. It's a snake. hospital was here to heal you, right?